In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So, no rain then? No, there's going to be scattered rain. There's going to be scattered showers and storms in the area, more like summer, just a 30 to 40% coverage most days. But I know a lot of people need it to be dry, and I know that in the summer that's a delicate balance. But Mark with Igloo, he's like, we got to put on roofs, and then Cole with Mountain Man, we got to cut down trees. So, yeah, we've got. I know a lot of people are kind of antsy to get out and do some of that stuff, and it looks good right now. But I do think today we get at least some scattered storms back in the forecast. So this is what we're looking at on Sibley Lake right now. Beautiful view out there. I mean, I would say go ahead if you wanted to if you have the week off, take the boat out. Just if you hear the thunder, get on in. Here's what we're looking at in Alexandria. Just a nice, lazy, almost summer morning here. It's crazy to think we're not officially in summer, but it's getting there. Now, we do have some storms up in northeast Louisiana prompting some flood warnings. Those are up around Monroe, Lake Providence, that area, and those should stay to the north. Also, one cell down there near New Iberia. That's going to stay put as well. Now, yesterday, we kind of transitioned to that whole scattered rain thing. I didn't get much here at the house, but heard the thunder. 0.42 around LeCount. Heavier totals up there near Jonesville, which the Jonesville sensor, I guess, where we picked that up is a little south of here. But you can see there was a little blob of 2+ inches of rain up that way. And then there are parts out toward Pitkin where maybe you didn't get anything. So it's getting more scattered here. Temperatures are then going to get warmer because we have more sun, less rain falling throughout the day. And we're starting right now at 9 o'clock at 82. I guess we're not starting. That's where we're at right now. 85 New Orleans, 77 there in Lafayette, where, again, they have that shower a little bit closer. So future wind gusts today. Anything knocking down trees? Well, I think we get isolated storms that could do that. We've seen that here recently in that very hot summer air. Some of these storms are going to have the capability to put down a pretty strong downdraft. So any of those cells could produce a damaging wind gust, though the chance for severe weather is very low. Outside of that, wind gust 10, 15, maybe 20 miles per hour. Now, for today, I think it's more of an afternoon deal here with highs near 90, 91 degrees. We're going to see possibly, again, some scattered storms out there. Rain chances today in that 40 to 50% range, and Futurecast kind of shows it. We've seen a lot of storms forming down to the southwest over the last week or 8 days, whatever, and then they'll just come up and just impact the entire area. Today, it's a lot more scattered, and then we get that outflow that maybe kicks some stuff off to the north. We watch down to the south. We'll just kind of see how these scatter out, but I think we do that again for Wednesday. So if you have plans outdoors, I think you're pretty good. You just have to watch the sky, especially as we get hot in the day. After about 1 or 2 o'clock, that's when things are going to pop. Now, today could be a severe weather outbreak from Dodge City down through like Ponca City, Oklahoma. But they're going to see some big-time stuff up to the north. Down here, general thunderstorms. Any risk for severe weather, again, is very, very low. Yeah, you need to mow the yard. I know. That's the thing. We've got a lot of outdoor things. We actually, we got ours cut yesterday, and I'm glad we were able to get that in. Let's just say that. So still an area of interest down here in the tropics. I think this stays on the Pacific side, but we will see a surge in moisture come up through the Bay of Campeche. So I'm going to be watching this fairly carefully just in case we get an additional shot of moisture into the area in 7 to 10 days, but I don't see anything developing out of this on the Gulf side. So I'm not worried just yet here. Hopefully we can get through June, close the book on that with no systems. Wouldn't that be nice? Over the next 7 days, I think we get about, on the average, a half an inch to an inch and a half of rain. The problem is for those that depend on a whole dry day to get things done, if you're pouring concrete, doing a roof, something like that, well, I can't guarantee a dry day. I just can't pick one out and say this is the dry one. There will be times where the chances get a little bit lower. Tomorrow, 30%, up to 50 on Thursday, 40 Friday, and then a general 30% Saturday to Monday with highs in the mid-90s. So hopefully we get to where some of that stuff can get taken care of and we get a little break from this constant action we've been seeing. It looks like the pattern stays very similar, though. I don't see there's going to be a big ridge of high pressure, but it's going to be off the eastern seaboard or in the mid-Atlantic there. So that's going to still keep us on the fringes. I think that keeps us to where we at least keep some rain chance in through the end of the month and as we get into July. So here's what it looks like. Slightly above normal precip. That's about what we can expect here over the next not only 7 days, but beyond that in the 8 to 14 day range. Again, the good news is I don't have any crazy tropical stuff to talk about, but we're going to be watching that very closely over the next over the next few months. All right, I'm going to get out of here for today. I'm going to record something for the 24-hour channel, pop that on, and then I guess I'm going to go to work on the other gig. I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a great Tuesday.